Hello, I want to talk about decans in astrology and how you determine them, and what they are, and what they mean. I'm not going to explain all that very well, but I'm going to try. I don't think there are any videos on decans on YouTube. So decans are just these little things. There's 3 of them in each sign, okay? They're little extra thingies in astrology, not too necessary, but I like them because it's just extra detail information. So there are 3 for each sign, and they all measure 10 degrees. So every sign measures 30 degrees, okay? And something to keep in mind here is that, oh my god, excuse me, is that, it's divided into 3 parts. We have 3 decans, and now for each sign, right, there are 3 of these, and so it's always going to go in the order for the same element of the sign. So for Aries, we're going to have, for the first 10 degrees, so the first decan can be Aries combination. So, you know, somebody born in the first decan of Aries, it's going to be extra Mars power, right, for them. Somebody's born in the second decan of Aries, they're going to have Aries-Leo combination. They're going to have Mars and Leo, or not, Mars and the Sun ruling them. If somebody's born in the third decan of Aries, they're going to have Aries-Sagittarius. Going to be, this would be a much more favorable decan. They're going to have Mars and Jupiter. Ruling them. There's going to have some Jupiter power happening there. And this goes the same with the Earth sign and the air and the water. It's going to be Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, so we're going to have Venus, Mercury, and then Venus, Saturn. For Gemini, it's going to be Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So it's going to be Mercury, Venus, and Mercury, Uranus, and Saturn. And Saturn, thankfully, is right here, and the better decan for it. Could be worse. So then here, and for Cancer, same thing. Cancer, Scorpio, Scorpio. So then we have, the moon and moon, extra moon power. Then we have the moon and Pluto and Mars. And then we have the moon and Neptune. This repeats, so then it goes on. So I'm not going to say this one. Okay, so something you do not want to do, okay, is assume that the first decan for Leo is going to be Leo Aries, because it's not. It's going to be Leo Leo. So the first decan for every sign is going to be extra power of the pre-existing sign, right? So the first decan for Aquarius is going to be Aquarius. The first decan for Virgo is going to be Virgo. First decan for Scorpio is going to be Scorpio. Always. And the third decan for Scorpio, okay, is going to be Scorpio, Cancer. Every time. It's always how it's going to work. Okay, so I was born in the third decan of Virgo, which means I have Mercury, Venus, right? It's almost like it's not too different from being born in the second decan of Taurus. Except, well, I'm a Virgo sun, right? But because I have that Venus energy, it really smooths out the harshness of just a Virgo sun sign. And same applies with all the other planets, right? But it's easiest to look at these with, your moon as your ascendant and your sun. I would not bother going too crazy into, like, what Jupiter means when it's in the second decan, right, of Leo. I just wouldn't bother. Actually, this is a favorable position because the second decan is ruled by Sagittarius. So, and Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. But yeah, So, nice. But for Aquarius now, my moon and my sun are both in the third decan of Aquarius, and the third decan of Aquarius is ruled by Libra, and Libra is ruled by Venus. So I just have extra Venus energy. It's great. Let's look quick, trying to figure out how decans work and how to determine them, because there's a pattern. You should not forget that pattern. Because if you're looking at the second sign for an element, the third decan is going to be the first sign for the element. That's all. I think we're good now. I don't think we need to go over it anymore. So thank you. Goodbye. I hope this helped.